friends. I love the new creative angle that new Zelda games are going for. Tears of the Kingdom had the Ultra Hand gimmick, which allowed you to build stuff. And now we have a new game-breaking mechanic, the Echoes. This idea is absolutely genius. You can use these echoes to solve puzzles, platform, and even make this game into Kirby Star Allies. The gameplay is great. I'm pretty sure it was built off of Link's Awakening's engine, but the gameplay is way different from that game. The combat is a lot different from usual, and it does take some time to get used to, but honestly, it's not really much of a problem. It just encourages you to be creative. You do get the ability to use Link's sword, but you kind of have to use it wisely because there's an energy meter for it. And so now you're kind of left either using different echoes that attack other enemies, or you can just throw stuff like rocks and crates at them. Like I said, it does kind of take a bit of time to get used to, but you'll get used to it fast. Just like Link's Awakening, the visuals are amazing. I love this art style. But just know that if you're kind of sensitive to frame drops, then this game is definitely not for you because it will drop to 30 FPS a lot. It does sometimes run at 60 FPS depending on where you are, but most of the time expect to see drops around 30. I'm not sure if the game was weirdly optimized or there's just a lot going on screen at once, though I feel like it would make a lot more sense to just lock it at 30 FPS. But I don't mind too much, it doesn't really ruin the fun of the game. One thing I also noticed is that this game is definitely a lot more difficult than Link's Awakening. The dungeons are mostly easy, but honestly, the combat is kind of made more difficult because of the echoes, but I don't really mind too much, it's still pretty fun. It's nowhere near as big a challenge as Tears of the Kingdom can be, but it is still somewhat challenging. But I wouldn't necessarily say that it's Crash Bandicoot difficult. I feel like this game has a perfect balance of difficulty, and I love it. It's not too easy, and it's definitely not too painstakingly difficult. Overall, I really loved Echoes of Wisdom. It was a blast from start to finish. It's a lot bigger in scope compared to Link's Awakening, but honestly, these games are pretty much on a similar quality to me, which isn't a bad thing at all. I really loved the Link's Awakening remake. Yes, this game has quite a few faults, but I feel like most, if not all of them, are kind of made up for just by being a super creative game. I hope we get another game just like this in the future, and I really want to see more 2D Zelda games alongside the 3D ones. I can't wait to see what the next Zelda game is going to be like, and I also cannot wait to see what speedrunners are going to do with this game. I'll see y'all later. I hope you liked this video. And without spoiling anything, there are a ton of kittes in this game, and there's even a kitte side quest and a costume. That's how you know this game was fantastic.
Wait, where'd you get that piano?